Hi there, check this out. Alexa, who are you?
Hey there. Glad you stopped by.
Alexa,
I'm
stop. So, here is the newly launched Echo Show 10 third generation. It's the biggest model in the Alexa family. Like the rest of the range, the Echo Show 10 is a smart display with a smart speaker in one. But the biggest feature is that the screen rotates mechanically to face you, letting you see what's being displayed from anywhere in the room. It's a feature you realize you love only after you've actually experienced it. Easily catches the attention of anyone who sees it. But should you buy it? Well, let's find out. So before we move further to the experience and features, here's a quick unboxing. So it comes with this huge big blue box. There are a list of features mentioned on one side. Towards the other side you have some more features and below are the MRP and the manufacturing details. Inside we have a 30-watt power brick. I so wish this was black in color. It would have color coordinated with the Echo Show 10. Some paperwork and user manual. And finally the Echo Show 10. It comes covered with this soft cloth. Let's remove it. Oh wow, that looks pretty good. And just behind it is the speaker. You can see the display is rotating. Now this looks like a small Echo Studio with an iPad slapped right on it. On the top are the volume up and down buttons and the far field mic mute button. Let's talk about the display. So it comes with a 10.1-inch LCD display with a resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels. The color reproduction is pretty good and also it gets bright enough. The resolution is technically lesser than what we usually see on most smartphones. But understand, this is not like a smartphone. Smartphones are held 1 feet away, sometimes even closer. The show is probably going to be viewed from 2 to 5 feet away. The images on the display are super clear and the text is really crisp. Great when you're seeing it from a distance. The display can showcase tons of information and updates which you can custom set in the settings. There's latest news, pics from your Facebook or Alexa gallery, tons of options for wallpapers to choose from. Also, you have an option to turn off the display when it's idle for 10 minutes, which would help also save power. You can also custom set the display time accordingly. By the way, the brightness dims down to adapt to the lighting conditions of the room to provide optimal viewing experience. You can also set it manually if needed. Now, all good except those thick bezels on the sides are a kind of an eyesore, but soon they don't matter as you start using it. The top bezel houses a 13 megapixel camera. There is also a physical slide button switch on the top to close the shutter. Perfect for those if you're worried about privacy. There is also a lot more about the camera which we'll cover in a few minutes. Now the screen can be manually tilted upwards or downwards for easier viewing and camera orientation. It depends on the height at which the Echo is being placed. The bottom of the base unit is motorized, allowing it to rotate a full 360 degrees. The power input is at the bottom of the base with a small gap for a cable to pass through so it doesn't hinder with the rotation mechanism. Now even as it can move in all directions, you have to make sure that nothing comes in the way and it doesn't come in contact with any object or wall while rotating. Of course, if there is a wall or it's placed on a corner, you have an option to manually set the motion in the motion settings. So some of you might be thinking, when does it rotate? All the time? No, it doesn't rotate if it's idle or when you're in the room, but by default it will follow you when you call out for the Alexa call word, when you're on a video call, when music is playing and when you're watching a video. But you can change all these in the settings as per your preference. And if it's set on a corner or on your work desk where you don't want it to rotate all the time, you can simply turn it off in the motion settings by just swiping from the top and turning it off. Also, a very important point, the rotation mechanism will be disabled if the camera shutter is closed or the room is poorly lit. See, it's basically tracking a face to track the movement. If it can't find a face, it won't work. Okay, so to do that video call, you can call a contact who has any of the Echo Show devices or who are logged into the Alexa app on their smartphones. It's time for that video call demo. Alexa, call Abhijit.
calling Abhijit's Alexa devices.
Now let me tell you that Abhijit, my friend, also has the Echo Show 10. So we'll have a better idea of the audio and video quality. Let's see. Hi Abhijit, क्या हाल है?
एकदम बढ़िया. How are you?
All good. Later on, we'll talk more in detail. Right now, I'm recording. I'm doing a
अच्छा.
demonstration call for the Echo Show 10. So I
Okay,
thought
so
I'll.
right now I'm rolling
You're
camera.
rolling. Yes, you are in frame. And I thought even you have an Echo Show 10. So what better than an Echo Show 10 to an Echo Show 10 phone call, video call, so that we can actually see how it looks. So,
Definitely,
so
definitely.
first we'll start is first you tell me how's the video quality? How is the video quality that you can see at my end?
I've been using this device from like couple of days, and the video quality, what I'm able to get over internet is awesome.
It's
Like
amazing.
it depends upon the internet speed also, but the video quality is awesome, and
Same
no
here.
doubt the sound
Really
quality
good.
is also
Yeah, yeah.
super.
So it's really nice. Even I'm seeing the audio and video quality is really, really good.
So what I'll do is I'll just take over your video. I'll
Okay.
just try to explain your like viewers कि कैसे ये work करता है, and I hope this language is not a barrier like
Absolutely. Just go
English.
for it, man. Just go for it.
Yeah, okay. So guys, welcome to Tech Unboxing Space. First of all, subscribe नहीं किए तो subscribe जरूर कर.
100%.
And guys, I'll just tell you कि इसका exactly जो motion है कैसे work करता है. So first of all, this camera is 13 megapixel and it can literally track your face. So as you can see, जैसे मैं नजदीक आ रहा हूँ, it is literally like zooming out. You get that dolly zoom वाला effect. And जैसे यहाँ पे पीछे जा रहा हूँ, as you can see, it will literally zoom, keep my face in center. So this is something awesome.
This is really nice.
Something great. So you need not to set your camera and stuff. आप casually बात करते करते you can just like walk around and yes,
Yeah,
yes,
perfect.
this is something great. And even if I shift on this side,
Oh,
as you can see,
lovely.
it will center. Like,
Perfect center.
It will keep my face in center. Yeah. So
Perfect
that is
center.
something cool about this device. And no doubt, like with 4 mics, what work they have done is basically this far field mic
Very
system
good.
and everything. This is awesome. Because I've seen like Alexa devices with 7, 8 mics.
Right.
And this in 4 mics is working super. Yeah, this thing is just cool.
It's really
It is
nice.
just- I'll just show you. Even if I'm sitting down now, like this,
Oh,
just see how it centers.
perfect. Perfect. Just
So
perfect.
This is just perfect. Hands down, Alexa,
Well done.
Echo Show 10, the best device till date what I'm using.
Yes,
currently.
yes, it's
It
really
is
nice. Chalo, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. We'll catch up soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. Bye bye. See you.
Take care. Bye bye. Good night. Take care.
Bye bye bye. Good night.
The video calling feature on the Echo is simply amazing, especially with this rotating display. Walk around while you talk. But I would still say, here's an opportunity lost. Imagine using this feature for Zoom calls, Duo calls, or even Skype. But sadly, there's no support so far for either of them. With so many apps being integrated on it, we hope to see some of them soon. Also, a really fun feature. You can use the Echo Show 10 as a security camera. So suppose it's placed in your home or in your office, you can go to the Alexa app on your phone and you can use this as a security camera. Also, the best part is that you can communicate two ways by turning on the mic and speaker button from the app. It's just amazing. But this won't work if the camera shutter is turned off. Also, while checking this camera, there is a notification on the Echo Show display that a family member is viewing the camera. So if you see that on your display and you're not comfortable with it, you have an option to stop that video streaming, which is really good. The Echo Show 10 display does more than you can think of. It can play movies from Netflix, Prime Videos, and even YouTube. Netflix and Prime Videos app come pre-installed. YouTube, however, plays on the Amazon Silk browser. Here's a demo of a movie playing on Prime Videos. It's just amazing. Watching something right from your desk or bedside table, and the best part is just ask Alexa to play and it'll work. Similarly, great to watch videos on YouTube. Even though it's playing off a browser, it's extremely clear and sound from those speakers are absolutely amazing. Makes the experience even more better. By the way, you can pair your favorite pair of Bluetooth headphones and enjoy music wirelessly. Then stream music from any of your favorite streaming apps. I usually use Amazon Music, but you can also use Apple Music, Gaana, JioSaavn, Hungama. There's so many more. Just make sure you add the skill in your Amazon app. You can touch and browse the interface or simply ask it to play and you'll see the cover art and the lyrics and even more recommendations on the display. The experience is just amazing. So before we begin with the interface, you need to know that it's running on the MediaTek 8183 chipset plus a secondary processor from Amazon, the AZ1 Neural Edge. Now the secondary processor is basically to recognize your face, and that is what helps this Echo Show 10 to move and follow you, which is great. Now if you swipe from the top, you can go to the home page. You can also adjust the brightness. You can turn on or turn off motion, do not disturb, and settings. If you go into the settings, you can connect to Bluetooth, you can connect to Wi-Fi. By the way, this device comes with dual band MIMO Wi-Fi support, so no connectivity issues. Display and brightness settings, more motion settings, clock and photo display, home content, sounds, do not disturb, camera settings, communication, device options, restrict devices, Alexa preferences, and a couple of more settings. Now when you are on the home page, swipe from this side and you get access to the menu. You can go into communicate. In communicate, you can drop in, you can announce a message, you can make calls and messages and show you your contacts. Going back, if you come into music, it will actually show you the songs that you have recently played. There you go. If you want to listen to any of these songs, you simply press on them and they start playing. Coming to my favorite option, the smart home. So this is from where you can control your smart home devices that work with Alexa. Your lights, your fan, your air conditioners, your LED lights, everything can be controlled directly from this display. Then my second favorite thing, the video option. From here you can play Prime videos, Netflix, YouTube, you have the Blink search engine, you have Red Bull TV and a couple of recommendations of movies and TV shows. And finally, you have an option to set alarms directly from here. Of course, you can even ask it to set alarms, and if wherever you are, if you want to go to the home page, you simply swipe down and you press home and it will take you back to the home page. Not only that, you don't need to use your hands every time. You can just say, Alexa, take me to home page, and there you go. Also, if you like, you can change and keep swapping wallpapers right here. Now we don't have the exact RAM that this device has, but I can tell you it's more than enough to run this device. It's buttery smooth. You can see it yourself. Okay, so let's move to the audio. The speaker is placed behind the display, and in just like the previous Echo speakers, it comes covered with this grey mesh fabric and looks really nice. We don't have the exact output watts. Amazon never shares those details, but we know that it comes with two 1-inch tweeters and one 3-inch woofer. Time for that quick demo, but before that, just to tell you, I'll be playing a copyright-free music from my phone via Bluetooth.
Now I made mistakes, but now I don't ever want to be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I go. Never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't want to be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone.
So the sound quality is really good. Very nice bass. Thumpy, but I still felt that the mids were a little muffled. But I guess that's because of the display in front of the speaker, and to some extent I could be nitpicking. Also, if you placed it with the wall behind it, it sounded much better. It gets really loud, but not as loud as the Echo Studio. Now I'd say that the sound profile is very much like the Echo Studio, with deep bass, rich audio and about 60 to 70% volume and thump. But now this doesn't mean that the Echo Show 10 is bad. In fact, it's quite good considering the size and form factor. Rest you can do the usual stuff you can do with any Echo speaker. You can set alarms, set reminders, ask it for weather, general trivia questions, conversions, control all your smart home devices, your lights, your fans, your AC, your switches, and of course you can ask it to play your favorite song. It's a perfect combination of a smart audio and smart video device in one. And this one also follows you when needed. So you're always facing the display. By the way, right now I've disabled the motion, that's why it's facing that way. You can buy the Echo Show 10 for $24,999 from Amazon.in. Yep, that surely is pricey. But then how often do you see a rotating screen with an amazing Amazon speaker? So I guess the price is a little justified. It's something everyone is going to notice, I can assure you that. It's a great media, audio and productivity device. I'll leave the links below in the description. You should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.